So Lisa, I was recently talking to a graduate from Ridgewater, and they came in asking about different kinds of credit, but he had his first paycheck from his first job and wanted to know about more about budgeting things. And I know we've talked about this in the past, and we help other customers with that. And so first I got his paycheck, and we talked about direct deposit. And so I started going over, before you get into credit, we can help you talking about budgeting. Yep, and there's a whole bunch more to that. So I was talking about, managing his expenses, what comes in, what goes out, being prepared for bills that are coming up. And I know you've talked a lot with customers too about budgeting. So what are some of the things that you typically talk about?
Did you bring up needs versus wants?
Yes. Yep, that's a good point.
Yep, because needs are things that we have to have in order to survive. Housing, food, utilities. Wants are things that we save for because we want them but don't necessarily need them.
Yes. Yeah, that's a great point, because right away he wanted to get a vehicle loan because now that he's got his first job, he's ready to spend some of that money now that he graduated.
Yeah. They always ask how they can build their credit. And one of the mistakes a lot of kids make is once they get that first credit card, they max it out, and then they get another one, and soon they're in over their heads, and it affects their credit. So yeah, it's good to get that budget down and on paper, and then get an app going.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. There are several different apps out there. There's different ways to find them, different ones to use. Just got to keep up. I talked to him, you got to keep up every month on this. You got to keep records showing what's coming in, what's going out.
Yeah, that's good, because then he's going to be accountable and see where he's spending his money. And I think the other thing that you can really notice is when you go onto your debit card, the little charges for a convenience store, a coffee here and there. Yep. It's amazing how much you spend and you don't realize.
Some of the tools that we also offer is on our app. You can look on your debit card, and it shows categories of different expenses that you have. Gas, groceries, and so on. And that can also help you with your budgeting.
If you have questions on budgeting, just come into the bank and ask for a personal banker, and we'd be happy to go over that and explain how credit cards work, what your FICO or credit score is, how to create budgets, and make sure you're not overspending.
So it's great when people come in to talk about their budget, because we can help them stay ahead of it, so it helps them pay their bills on time, so they don't have missed or late payments, so it doesn't affect their credit. We can sit down and go over all of their expenses and their income to make sure they're staying on track and have a plan so they don't get themselves into financial trouble.
Come and see us in either the New London branch or the Willmar branch, and we'll help you.